This is insane, Bungie. There was a huge game-breaking bug that happened during the dungeon race that's still actively happening that so many players are unaware of. In today's video, we're going to break down this issue and how it was conveniently hidden inside Bungie's website. They have an article section here, which is their bugs during the seasons. And as you can see here, there's a drop-down menu. It's called Destiny 2 Year 7 Known Issues and Vital Information. It's on help.bungie.net. And under Episode Heresy, you have to click the drop-down menu, and you'll scroll through and you'll see this massive list of bugs and issues currently in the game. And you might think, well, why are any of these relevant to the dungeon, Lucky? What are you talking about? Just wait till you see this one. When damaging Shrieker bosses, players receive critical damage feedback, but damage is actually regular base damage. So what does that mean? As you can see on the encounter behind me here, what this means is that as you're shooting these Shriekers, it says it's a crit, but it's not doing crit damage. So if you're wondering why it was so ridiculously difficult to kill these guys in 3 phases, that's why. Because if you shot a sniper at them, it was doing body shot damage. So the numbers would look like crits, but it's body shot damage. And the numbers will look like crits for all weapons, which is why so many weapons were terrible for clearing this encounter. Why on earth is Sleeper so good then? Why was Queenbreaker terrible, but Sleeper so good? You might be wondering. Well, I have the answer for you. Sleeper Simulant has a unique functionality where it does really high body shot damage comparative to all other linear fusion rifle weapons. So when you were shooting your Sleeper at the enemy, or at the boss, one of them, it was looking like a crit number, like the bug said, but it was actually doing body shot damage, but it's not as punishing when you're shooting the Sleeper Simulant. So that's why the Sleeper was still the best option. And that's also why Anarchy was later found to be like the second best option, was because Anarchy obviously is not doing crit damage. So if you're having issues with the dungeon, that's why the Shriekers are bugged. And Bungie didn't think to tell everyone about this beforehand. So everyone was in this encounter for like 3+ hours trying to beat this. If people knew about this, or if Bungie made it aware, then people would have probably cleared this much faster. And so it's definitely frustrating. I mean, if the Shriekers were working properly, this encounter would have been beat in like 30 minutes. And the whole dungeon would have been cleared in probably 2 hours instead of 5. So it's a big difference in terms of how the dungeon raid race went down. Let me know what you think about the bugged Shrieker damage. And make sure you share this video and save it and send it to everyone, so that way they know why they're not doing as much damage as they should be in this encounter. That's a wrap on this one. See you in the next one. Later.